We really love this area above Santa Barbara. The last couple years with all the rains, it was closed often. So we figured we'd get back up here before the winter kicks in to enjoy the crazy views overlooking Lake Achuma and the ocean, and sometimes, if you're lucky, the Channel Islands. I hope you enjoy West Camino Cielo.
Today we're back at West Camino Cielo, and this time I have the drone working. I'm not going to crash it, and we also have our parents with us today, so we're going to take them out on an adventure. Hopefully the clouds down there clear up so we can see the ocean and the islands and the lake to that direction. It's going to be a fun day, so let's do it. Put your foot on the brake.
Foot on the brake.
Okay, put the regular thing in neutral.
Regular thing in neutral. All right.
Got it in neutral?
Got it neutral.
Now take the other stick all the way back down to the next one.
All the way back down to 4, Captain.
There you go.
This one back in park.
No, 4 low, basically.
Aye, sir.
This morning, the ocean had a thick layer of fog, and on the way up here, it was cold and damp.
Check it out. Nice.
Once we got to the top of the mountain, the sun was out and the weather was perfect. And we're really hoping that the fog burns off so we can see the coastline from all the way up here.
We up there, folks. We are high up.
And I'd say the best time to visit this area is in the springtime, or at least before the landscape turns brown from the summer heat. This trail is a fire road with quite a few offshoots. You could take it easy and enjoy the views, or take a few challenging routes along the way. The last time we were up here, I crashed and wrecked my drone, right around this area. I was pretty bummed because this place with all its views is a perfect place to fly the drone. And if you're new here, I definitely recommend checking out some of our other videos. We've been to some pretty cool locations. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so you don't miss a video.
Oh, well, that is pretty cool. Well, that's what I call a valley, sir.
Yes, a few.
Oh, yeah. There's
Okay, West Camino Cielo is located above Santa Barbara off the 154. There's a street sign for it at the top of the 154. You make a left and follow it all the way till you hit the dirt. Now the trail is situated in the Los Padres National Forest, and you might want to call the Santa Barbara Ranger Station before you go to make sure it's open. Most of this trail rides on the ridge of the Santa Barbara Mountains, and because you're so high up, you'll have the view of the ocean and Lake Achuma most of the time. This trail seems to keep climbing up, revealing some amazing views. And make sure that you plan for a long day because you're going to want to stop often to see everything. And again, it's much prettier in the springtime, but I really don't think you can go wrong any time of the year. It is California weather. I'm guessing this marine layer isn't gonna burn off anytime soon, but that's okay, because we're getting close to one of my favorite offshoots on this trail. There's some fun challenges and an even better view of the lake. Okay, so here's our turn in right here. All right, so we're gonna get the drone up so you can see maybe another angle to this hill, because this is actually pretty steep too. And the cool part about this West Camino Cielo is there's either a fire road you can just cruise on and it's a pretty day. But there's some challenges that you can take. The offshoots are a lot of fun. I really need to get one of those inclinometers so I can show you how steep these hills are. The camera just can't do it. But it's pretty steep. A lot of the time you can't see what's coming over the hill. You're just praying that the trail's still there when you get there. And this is Steve's second time off-roading. The first time is when we went to Burns Canyon and the Joshua Tree area. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It's a great trip. Anyway, he seems to be doing pretty good. Another great thing to note about this area is you can camp up here. We still haven't yet, but we plan to. I'm really looking forward to waking up, drinking coffee, overlooking the landscape as the fog covers the valley below. If you're thinking of getting out and off-roading, this is a great place to practice. And it won't be easy beating these views. Off-roading is my thing. And if you think it's yours, then get up and get out there and try it. You will love every second of it. This offshoot is about 1.5 miles to 2 miles off the main trail, and it ends up back on the main trail. And as I said before, it's definitely steep, but there's lots of places to turn around if you're not comfortable. And I always think we can climb anything, but I would suggest picking your own adventure when you're traveling up here. Okay, we're back on the main trail. Now it's time to look for a good lunch spot. We found a great little spot overlooking the lake, and the ocean was still fogged over, and the lake was clear. So anyways, not a bad spot to chill out for an hour or so. And because we were sitting on the ridge of the mountain, you could still see both sides, the ocean and the lake.
Great outdoors. I think it's like your options. Let's just chill out at the house, watch some YouTube, you know, maybe go visit your friends, barbecue, whatever. But there's just something about like getting out on the weekends out here in the fresh air. And like I said, man, it's lunchtime. It feels great up here. I hope you guys get out, have lunch at the top of a mountain.
After lunch, I thought it would be fun to attempt this gnarly hill climb. Everyone else said, nah, I'll just watch. It looks pretty crazy, but at least I'd like to see if it's doable when I come back with my friends and more spotters. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I think our family behind us is pretty nervous. But I've been in this situation before. I'll just back down if the hill's too crazy. Okay, it's starting to look a little crazy, but I'm not done yet. This hill is some pretty loose dirt with some scattered rocks, but I think I found a way up. The next section after this was even more difficult, so backing down it is. And I'm pretty sure I heard a sigh of relief coming from the bottom of the hill. It's not that I think we can't do it. It's like if we were out on a camping trip with our friends and this was the only way through, I think we could spend some time and get through it. But not on a chill day with family. Plus, we got dinner reservations. Sometimes it's just better safe than sorry. I learned that lesson on our last Big Bear trip on the John Bull Trail. We didn't get off the mountain until 12:30 at night. But you know what? I'm always happy to give it a try. Off-roading requires a lot of time in the driver's seat.
Tell us about that hill you just went up.
Well, we were actually gonna really attempt it, but once we got to that point right there, there was another level that we could have climbed up to, but it was the level after that that would have been the sketchy part, because there was really no point of no return. We could have like tipped back, and too dangerous for today with everybody else. But I have friends and a winch. Someday we're coming back for that baby. It was just fun to see how far we could go.
Now, it's time for a little more off-roading before the sun sets behind the mountains. So far, it's been a great day. It's about 4:30, and we've got those dinner reservations at 7:30. Got to get through the trail and back to Santa Barbara. This time of day, it's really pretty up here, and I can't wait to get back here and camp for a night. Hey, let me know in the comments where you'd like us to check out, or if you know of a trail that we haven't done yet. I'm always on the hunt for something new. And if you're still not subscribed, I hope you'll consider it. It's been tough getting videos out lately with work and everything, but I'm definitely going to keep going, and it's fun to see the progress we're making. Not every video can be epic, but if you're like me and watch off-road content all the time, I'd like to be a channel that you look forward to watching. On our way back, we saw another offshoot, so we decided to take it. The two trails meet back up right by the fire road, so we will meet the other blue Jeep there. As you can see behind me, the fog has started to burn off, and now you can see the ocean. The sun's really starting to light up the landscape. As you're still climbing up, there's more offshoots, and it can't be helped, we gotta stop for a few more challenges.
This right here is another trail that you can take, and there's a lot of offshoots. Look at that, that's like the road to nowhere, and then boom. So get up here and try it for sure. I'm excited about doing it on another trip. Man, I'm looking forward to coming back up here and camping. Above the fog early in the morning, sipping coffee. And this, the sunset over the mountains of the Pacific Ocean. There are some things that video or just explaining it just doesn't do it justice. So you're gonna have to just come up here and experience it yourself. And for the times that you stay out way past the sunset, I recommend Novsight.com. They've got some really cool off-road lights. And when you check out, use my code in the description below or use this QR code for 20% off.